Completely out of the blue, on Wednesday this week, we were teased with the comeback of Agnetha. This is so surreal. And ever since then, this fandom is on fire. Jewish Gamer Girl wrote, "It's happening." Hover Girl wrote, "What a time to be alive." So today, I want to bring all of that together, our feelings and predictions, and all of the updates that we got so far. Hey! So, the news this week of Agnetha coming back to music made so many of you really excited. This has made my week, month and year. So unexpected, made my whole day so excited. This is a big surprise that I didn't expect. I have no words to explain how excited I am. I have never ever thought that these kind of news would come again. Fantastic. She is doing it again. Welcome back, Agnetha. This unexpected news was picked up by many newspapers and magazines around the world, and Agnetha's return to music seems to be imminent. But where do we go from here? What have we found out so far, and what are your expectations? First of all, you know how I like to look at context and numbers. So when I was looking at numbers again, this was quite intriguing. ABBA's The Visitors was released in 1981. 2 years later, Agnetha released her solo album, Wrap Your Arms Around Me. And now, 40 years after The Visitors, ABBA released their new album, Voyage. And again, 2 years after that, Agnetha comes back solo. I love these parallels, but it's always just for fun. So before we go into all the updates that we got so far, let's see what you were saying, what your feelings are. Especially that plus sign had many speculate about the meaning of this project. A lot of people seem to think it may imply duets. Another popular opinion is that the project may contain songs from musicals, arguing that the title we got, Where Do We Go From Here, is the first line from a song from the musical Evita. Granted, however, this title is scattered quite a bit throughout music history, so it may as well be something very unique. Another fascinating thought was that we may be getting new versions of Agnetha songs from the past, rearranged with a new vision, for example with orchestration in symphonic mode or else, along with a new single. There was also praise for Agnetha's most recent album A, which celebrates its 10th anniversary this year, hoping for a re-release or an artistic continuation from that album. Furthermore, there were also some symbolic interpretations of the plus sign that I really enjoyed. The sign is mysterious and ambiguous. It could be seen as a variation of the cross from the Swedish flag. It may also imply crossroads or a crossroad with all four cardinal directions. On a more philosophical note, the implication of a cross may even refer to the soul coming out of the body at the end of life, or similar, which leads to the question, where do we go from here? This was an observation that came to me from the wonderful Tatiana, adding that it would be a wonderful continuation and sequence of ABBA's Voyage album, which Björn and Benny announced as ABBA's farewell album. As someone else in the comment section very fittingly said, the title alone suggests that Agnetha may continue the themes and musical thread that ABBA left us with Voyage, something introspective but also looking into the future. Again, these are all simple speculations based on our pure feelings and the little clues we have. Because as of now, we don't know what this new project will be. We don't even have any real evidence if there will be an entire new album. So finally, let's have a look at what we know for sure and what kind of updates and rumors have started to come up. The teasers so far only reveal the title, Where Do We Go From Here, and the music company BMG. Thank you to Cloud74 for letting me know that BMG has nothing to do with Sony Music any longer. It is one of the biggest independent record companies based in Germany. An article from the tabloid The Sun picks up on that. ABBA star launching solo career after landing major record deal with Kylie Minogue's label. We know that The Sun had actually some predictions right in terms of ABBA's Voyage project, but many other predictions were far off. So whatever they quote and whatever they predict, I would say we should take it all with a grain of salt. The only real official update that we got since the teaser launch came from a Swedish newspaper, Aftonbladet, quoting Agnetha's spokesperson. I don't want to comment on this right now. you will have to wait and see. The newest TikTok video is a collage mostly showing snippets of Agnetha's solo work. The sound is interesting. It's a slow, ominous instrumental track, and TikTok says it's an original sound Agnetha Felskog. Could this be an excerpt of Agnetha's new music? We had the same with the first teaser for ABBA's Voyage and had no idea that this would be the intro for ABBA's I Still Have Faith in You. The way they tease is big, and I'm sure it will be truly unique. So I say let's set our expectations realistically and expect the unexpected. I feel that's how it has always been with ABBA. We expect and talk and speculate, but in the end there is always a big surprise. What I probably love most about all of this is something that was also pointed out in my comment section last time. Like with the Voyage album, there are no leaks before the official release, increasing our excitement even more. That means it's a lot of joy to once again go through this together with you. So feel free to share your imminent feelings right now in the comments below. I will be back as soon as we know more. Alright? Until then, hey do!